What are you talking about, bro?
Prostitute story. You guys ready? Are you ready for this? Bondage? I'm in.
I should be able to hire my own tweaker to beat up another tweaker.
Gets high fives from the boys.
It's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
With
I
the
think
boys.
it's, what
Too
is
high. I forgot to change my sound settings. It would be afternoon with the men though, wouldn't it?
Well, it's not really like, it's usually evenings with the men. It's afternoon dudes.
The noon dudes? Are we closer to noon?
Afternoon
No, I'd
dudes?
say we're afternoon with the men.
You can afternoon dude it.
Afternoon dudes?
Yeah, afternoon dudes.
Okay, I can do this on the fly. We should be better now.
There we go. At least we don't gotta pause the stream.
Yeah, we ain't got to turn it off to do that.
What is it? After a very, very successful day,
Yeah, that was good to get out of there.
we're done. We are out. We are out of the son of Bobby Knight's home.
Excuse me.
Legendary basketball coach, Bobby Knight. Been watching a couple of his videos they have, and the man was passionate.
Yeah, you need that as a coach, though. I feel like if you're going to be a coach, you got to be passionate about what you're doing. For
Should
sure.
be messing around.
Not at all. By the way, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those wonderful things that we need you and love you guys for doing.
Oh yeah, all day long. Get in that comment section. Fill us in. Our newest one that we're going after is the Bamski's bingo board. We're a
Yeah.
little worrisome today. We turned into 105.1 The Bone, and it was just static.
Hot 1019 was static as well, so I think you are right, as in they might just be down for due to weather.
So you get a little inclement weather there, and it shuts down everything. There's been a
Yeah,
lot of
man.
wrecks out there. There's a lot of accidents.
I need new tires on my car. I'm slipping and sliding everywhere out there, bro.
Are you a speed demon?
No, I'm not. Like, my kids even say I drive like a grandma.
Okay, so you just
So
not
it's-
getting no traction.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's when I go from a complete stop. I don't know if you saw it that last spot, though. I almost didn't get out of that parking spot forwards. I almost had to go backwards out of that parking spot. Just that little bit of an incline on completely packed ice, and I can't.
Studs?
No, I ain't got no studs on
I'm
that.
just saying, can you just stud them up?
Probably not. I think to get your tires studded, they have to be so much thickness, so many 30 seconds, and I'm right down to the wear bar anyways on those tires. So it's just time.
Time to go hit up, maybe we can get them as a sponsor. Old Staley's Tires.
Staley's or discount?
Yeah, get a couple used discount tire would be sick to get a sponsor from there. They're big boys.
Dude,
It's a discount tire if you're listening.
Right,
Like,
let's-
share,
I
and
got
sponsor.
this. Let's go in there, record ourselves going in there, and asking for the sponsor, and be like, I will always rock your tires, summer, winter. We'll always
Or-
talk about it every day. Just give me a free set.
This is better because I think you're going too big too quickly. Now, hear me out. We go in there. We are filming it. Tell them we're doing a tire review. We'd love to test your tires.
We need a winter pair, and then I'm gonna come. Then, yeah. But we need multiple comparisons, so we need a set for my car. We need a set for your ride. Boom, and then we need a set for DJ's bike. Let's go.
Boom.
Come on, discount tire. We'll test your tires.
Discount tires will test your tires. Boom. Copyright it.
They're gonna be like, the manufacturer tests their tires, asshole.
But has anybody done a review of it?
Has anyone really reviewed those tires? Like, I'm talking a full, real Montana review.
Has anybody ever checked your guys' service? Have you guys ever been
Ooh, have there been
rated
secret shops?
on your how crunchy your tires are?
Or how
How-
saucy?
Yeah, how saucy your tires are? Huh?
How saucy are your tires when you're mounting them to the rim?
Now you're starting to get dirty with it over your mountain rims. Ooh.
Well, honestly, I tried something and it didn't go well with rims. I tried to vinyl wrap them, and it almost went really well, but there was a couple spots that I stretched it too much, so it didn't stick right. So even though, or even then, even if it would have worked, I was thinking, how is that gonna work with somebody trying to mount them, right? Mount tires to those rims? Are they just gonna rip that stuff up? So that's a
Is
project I
somebody gonna
never
go
got
in there and
funded.
just perfect?
How you mount rim or how you mount rubbers to rims can be rough on the rims. If you're
100%.
not doing it right, you can fuck some rims up.
And actually, looking at your vinyl after the fact, I just don't think it had the potential to last.
No,
That stuff would have gotten
yeah,
destroyed.
with heat and brake dust, and so yeah, vinyl wrapping rims not a good idea.
Unless you can get, yeah.
I'm gonna just paint them, sand them down, paint them.
And if you do some high heat paint, that should last a long time.
I didn't even think about that. I wonder if they have a high heat top coat. I guess that's not going to matter, right? Because the heat's going to be coming from the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
You'd want to do your high coat, your high heat primer almost. And no, because even then you're still going to get a lot of heat. Wonder if they have fancy high heat colors, because I went with like a really nice gold, and I'm not sure if they'll be able to find a nice, beautiful gold.
I think you actually just shop out, order it in.
Shop out. Am I?
Yeah.
Oh no. Am I sounding all right, DJ? I look like I'm coming through pretty low.
It's sounding alright in this, but in this it's kind of low.
Well, turn yourself up there a
Yeah,
little bit, buddy. The people want to hear you.
I look low. What happened? Why am I so low?
Nothing ever gets messed with. The computer does a lot of things on its own accord.
Yeah, and I was trying to be a little bit further back from the mic, but I think I need to be about this. Yeah.
I was gonna say, which doesn't make any sense because that one day you were like trying to be closer, and it was like
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I was kind of backing off right now. But now that I think right here is about where I need to be. So difficult.
Every once in a while, it would be nice if one of these things just flawlessly beginning to end.
Well,
We're 44 episodes into this bad boy, which is kind of wild in itself, but still, the technical difficulties just never go away.
It's not having the mixer. If we get the mixer, I feel like that's going to dial everything down. Even then, we could each get our own headphones, right?
Yeah.
If we did that, we can listen to ourselves and you're sounding good, right? Then you might be able to find that sweet spot easier if you're listening. But I always start talking like this when I hear myself.
You become a robot immediately, and then you're wondering why you sound like a robot.
Yeah.
So it's
one of those things. I think the mixer would be a good start. I still haven't got down to Hanson's.
I was gonna say most conversations are never had with somebody having headphones on, and then you know what I mean. People have headphones on; they're having a conversation. Somebody's just getting ignored.
I get that. I do understand though, like when I am playing video games, I usually do one headphone on and the other one pulled back over this ear. So that way I can hear myself talk, and that's why I do it. But when you're gaming with somebody, if you can put both headphones on and turn your mic to come through your headphones, then you're hearing yourself talk. But I don't know why I have a hard time doing that. Hearing myself talk through headphones for me is different than just hearing myself talk naturally.
It's trippy enough coming into here, and like DJ has a video going on, and then maybe you're in here, or like the thing is playing, and it's like I'm everywhere. Why do I hear myself everywhere? My mouth is here, but my voice is everywhere.
Oh man,
that's creepy. But you know, getting used to it.
For me, I've been playing a game that your brother recommended to me, and it's called Oxygen Not Included, and it's about you're supposed to like ventilate and get clean air in for your guys. Clean air, clean oxygen looks like almost like a swirly galaxy a little bit, just blue, more blue than like purples. And I go to bed last night and I close my eyes and I just see oxygen floating and I'm like, thank goodness this game is only free for this weekend because I obviously have been playing it too much if I'm seeing oxygen when I close my eyes. So like just
You know,
too much
Okay. so
overwhelming the senses.
I had a
Reminded me
feeling
of that.
how much time did you spend Saturday playing?
No, I did more editing Saturday.
Mm.
There and then it was more when the guys came over and did magic when I switched off of editing and over to gaming. So probably a good 3 or 4 hours that night.
That's enough to get it like
Apparently, to get that. Well, I guess I had done a little bit on Friday too, but yeah, enough to just that.
that really isn't very much. Not when I look at like Fallout. I've spent so many hours. Like, and that game will take you over where you're like, what time is it? 5 a.m. What do you mean I have to go to work now? I
That
don't want to go to work. There's ghouls that need slain.
oxygen not included is one of those where you look down and you're like, holy shit, it's been that long. Good God.
Literally, I mean, it's one of those games where I have to be careful with Fallout because I will just end up playing.
Go down the hole. Yeah.
Well, that's all I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, just leave me alone. Give me a bag of chips and a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Hell yeah.
But then I'll also put the games down and then I won't touch them for a year.
Yeah, I haven't, man, before this one, I hadn't played games like all last week. I don't think I played anything. Just can't. I am the weirdest when it comes to games.
What happened to your store?
Oh, I'm over it. Like I said, I was just about to explain it. I am the weirdest when it comes to games. I am either all in or not at all.
Mm.
Like there's people who can be like, hop on, play an hour or two of Rocket League, and then hop over, play another hour or two of another game, hop over to another game. Like, not me, dude. If I'm into a game, I'm into it. That's the only game I'm playing. You know, whenever I get a chance, I'm playing that game. And then the next game will come along and that one's shelved, dude. Shelved. Like supermarket just together.
I get it. Like, even Nier, I beat it through twice and you're supposed to beat it through 4 times. And I still have, I haven't picked it up since. But still an incredible game. And, you know, when I have an opportunity to play it again, that'd be great. I think it'd be a great game for me and my girlfriend to play together.
Is it different every time?
Yeah, like the endings change and everything because you see it from the perspective of
Other people.
Nando was just showing me some new skins on Fortnite that like they did like a backrooms type of version.
I'm not happy with Fortnite right now. They are doing digital shoe sales. Now you can literally pay $20 to buy a pair of shoes that you wear in the game. So they're literally selling digital. Like, it's already bad enough that they were doing skins, right?
Who runs Fortnite though?
Epic Games. Epic Games just bought out Fortnite and Rocket League, I think it is.
I just look at it and say, okay, so and then
How much money does Epic Games make?
how much money does Epic Games make, and then how much does Epic Games give away?
And then we'll look at, or while he's looking that up, another game that you and your girl might like to go through is Remnant 2. It's weird, as in my brother's played through it like 3 times. Nate's played through the beginning maps like 6 times, and they're still running into stuff they haven't ever seen before. So everything is random, and like you will get different random events. Like Nate at one point went to go for some loot and they tricked him. He went for the loot and he got sucked into a sewer drain, and then ended up at a whole different part of a map doing something else because he got sucked into a sewer drain. So now he's like scared of sewer drains in this game. And then there's like a bunch of hidden stuff. It's like super cool, but apparently it's different every time you play it. Just random.
That's pretty dope though. I mean,
Games that do that
had
are
it was-
really impressive.
That was just completely different endings. What do we know from Epic Games?
All right. Oh, is that a yearly? Holy shit.
Killing it in the game.
5.6 billion in revenue. Is that just in 2024?
How much
In 2023,
does
okay.
Epic Games donate to charity?
Wonder if you can find that. I bet you that's not a lot. $5.6 billion in 2023? Holy moly. Because they bought Rocket League.
They've donated over 110 million. Is that what it says?
100 million. Epic Games has raised over 100 million and in humanitarian efforts. In Ukraine, though. Raised. They raised it. They
That's
didn't
the thing.
give it.
Yes, exactly. That
They
I
didn't-
heard that raised, and I was like, oh.
So you reached out to your sponsors or whoever runs, you reached out to your people that you guys work with and got them to pay it, is what I heard.
Oh, that's bad. Man, it does.
Proceeds from in-game sales from Fortnite go to humanitarian efforts in Ukraine.
Really? Ukraine? You can't spend it here? Wait, where is Epic Games based out of? They might be a UK. Because if they're an American company, why yet again? Why is Ukraine getting more help than us? North Carolina. So why
Hey, Fortnite guys, can we
help America first?
Yeah,
Please?
can you explain this one to us?
Yeah, come on. Like I agree. I don't get me wrong.
Wait, but also Fortnite is huge guns, right? So
Mhm.
they could be also getting that money and raising the weapons to give to Ukraine to fight the battle against
humanitarian efforts is really broad, bro. That's really broad.
humanitarian efforts, as in we're saving humanity by killing the enemy.
Yeah, that's okay. Why is our money going to Ukraine? All of the don't get me wrong. What's going on in Ukraine is terrible, but what happened to America first? When did that go away? Recently, within the last.
I think it all has to do with the wave of what America was founded on, and there's so many people who are just looking at what America was founded on, and it just seems kind of a lot of this is happening.
It was shady. It was shady of us to just come over and say, we found new land.
And then unfortunately now it's like nobody wants to even just go, well, we are here in this, country. Could band together.
Yeah, that's weird. It's one of those things where
What's the global play with Ukraine and Russia? Like if we successfully say Ukraine is good to go, perfect situation for Ukraine, they get everything they want. What then?
yeah, what don't they just not want to give up their land to Russia? How hard is that?
And then say he did well, because obviously it always sounds like Putin was doing it what he's doing because
The NATO
we
thing.
are
Yeah.
we are encroaching.
Because no, it was if Ukraine joins NATO, then he was. I think was it if Ukraine joined or some country. If some country joined NATO, he was like, I'm coming for it, and we invited them to NATO. So I get it. Like he has reasoning, right? He's been saying for years, if this happens, I'm gonna do it, and then it happens. So then he does it. Like he's a man of his word. Yeah, what is?
I don't really understand that. Yeah, the BN, because like you have even like China taking and wanting like Taiwan and like these smaller places. It's just like, is it just giant corporation just seizing up more land?
Could be. Good question. I don't know enough about. I don't pay enough attention about like overseas politics or anything like that. I barely pay attention to our politics. You know what is one thing that is crazy, since we're kind of on that political subject? My dad, busy at work again. Because guess what? Trump got elected. So now everyone's like, yep, we'll start funding these oil projects now. So it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they found out who was going to office, it's just like gung ho. Let's start getting prepared to drill.
Yeah, and as for myself, I'm like, hey, whites, take it easy with the racism that's going around. I know you guys are proud. Just take it down, you know.
Yeah,
Be cool. Be cool.
Trump ain't racist.
But he incites the.
He gets. It's provocative. Nobody knows what it means.
I was like,
But he does get people going. You're right. He does kind of get the. He does kind of rile the whites, don't he?
all these groups, they just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like the Proud Boys and Tifa and all these. You started hearing all these militia groups, all these.
I didn't.
You didn't hear about none of this stuff
No,
during. Oh
man.
man, Trump was getting all of the whites ready to go to war.
That was, dude. I've never seen the media fucking hit anybody harder than Donald Trump when he became president.
Are you kidding me?
What do you like? What,
I was like, Obama definitely took way more heat
no
than
way,
Trump did.
dude.
Trump definitely got. He said, "Let's grab him by the pussy,"
I get it.
and walked. Did it?
Trump has said some stupid ass shit, but he also got. As soon as he became president, it was negative media stories about him for the whole 4 years.
So was it about everybody? I mean,
Obama, no. He eventually people came to love Obama as a president.
because he couldn't hate the man.
No, he was very punctual, and he was other than drone attacks in Syria that were
I
going
was like, you
on
can't
maybe a
even
little
say
too
that
much.
Trump was the most hated. I mean, he was literally like a glorified king the entire time he's been in office. He cannot do no wrong. There's people who they literally thought that he was the second coming of Jesus.
Which is not what they're saying this time. Yet again, they're saying he's Hitler.
Well, that's just
Our algorithms are so backwards because when all I heard about Trump was all the negative about him.
which
And how,
I'm
same
like,
thing, how he's like Hitler and yeah, I didn't hear.
no, I was like, is he a businessman? Yes. Is he like, I don't know. I mean, there's people who are much smarter than him and more eloquent. Maybe I guess they don't just have the gusto to be able to do both and be in front of a bunch of people.
It's the politics, right? He's not made
Look at
for
but look at the way that he
politics,
talks, and then look the way that like Elon can command a room.
No, I don't know.
There's
I
a
don't know
reason
what you're
that all
saying.
these guys are always like, look at Elon. Elon is the one. Elon. I was like, that dude is smart as hell. He just is like, nah, I'm too smart to be this president. I'm like, oh, get us to Mars instead. But we can't even get somebody like an Elon to become a president because it has to be this big show.
Yeah, but at least Trump's not a politician, right? He's a businessman.
But I mean, he's just as much a politician.
Now he is, because he was president once. But he is surrounding himself with good people this time. RFK Jr., I think he's going to do
it's
some
like,
good stuff.
He no longer has an old member of the Ku Klux Klan in his cabinet.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope.
That's probably for
So-
the best there.
Like I said, maybe no more inciting the whites this go around.
I don't know, dude. I think we need a full-on wipe of, like, the Great Congress or whatever it is. The main people who are the ones passing laws, not the president, but like
Oh, the House of
yeah,
Representatives?
that's that the one. Yeah, that one.
And the Senate?
Yeah, the old people that are like been in there for like 40 years.
Wait, hold on. DJ, can you make sure you clip whatever the hell he called the House of Representatives?
The old people. The old people that make the laws and stuff, man. Yeah, so I think we need
So I think we need to go and invest the Galactic Federation. It's getting out of control.
we need to take them down. No, but seriously, the congressmen that are probably on Epstein's list. I think we just need a full wipe of that fucking Congress.
I was gonna say that's just the Senate and the House of Representatives, and yeah, I've been saying that forever. There's no, I mean, these guys literally can be. It's not like the presidentship where you're in and out,
Yep.
or presidency, I should say, 4 years, 8 years tops.
No, they're there
they-
for life.
Well, not even for life. They're supposed to be elected out, but
But I'm pretty sure they get paid for.
they get their constituents, they get the money back, and then they get voted back in. So it all comes back down to voting, but
Yeah, that's the most corrupt part of our political system, I think, is the fact that they don't have a term limit. Like, why
oh
the
yeah,
fuck?
and they're like the definition of insider trading. But when homies on the outside get the hookup,
Or-
now it's an issue. Martha Stewart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or you throw Martha Stewart in jail because she fucking did. I can't remember exactly what.
Insider trading.
Yeah, that's what she got busted for. But it was something like someone messaged her and said,
Yo,
"You
get your
should
stuff
sell
out of the
these." Yeah,
stock.
yeah. And
Hey, just giving you a heads up. This tank's about to stock. I mean, this stock is about to tank. So get out. She said, cool, I'm out. Made
I think it
didn't
was
lose
even
a ton of money.
Yeah, it was. I don't even think she made a bunch. or
Everybody
anything.
was supposed to lose. Just because Martha Stewart got a call doesn't mean that she deserved.
No, it was just because they needed. Like, someone had to go down,
I guess.
distract us from the
I don't know.
congressman that
She
did it.
still don't. She just still did all right.
Yeah,
She got that show.
her
She
and
does
Snoop,
all.
dude.
She's
She's
got clothing
chilling, yeah.
lines and all kinds of other stuff.
Martha's killing it. My girl, dude.
That's your girl.
Hell yeah, dude.
Damn, dude.
Take me some Martha, as long as I get the paycheck.
Take her to the vineyard.
Take her to the vineyard. Good old Martha. She'd cook for me too, dude. I bet you she'd make a bomb ass Thanksgiving dinner. Good old Martha Stewart.
Who? Okay. So out of the celebrity cooks, since we got Thanksgiving coming up this week, some good ones out there. Who would you want to be your celebrity chef?
Fucking Ramsey, bro. Just because me and him would be in the fucking kitchen. Oh, y'all fucking yelling, bro. Fucking.
You think he's automatically gonna be your friend?
No. He's gonna be like, you fucking.
He's gonna make you feel bad,
I
and
want
he's
to feed
gonna
this
want.
to my dog, and I fucking hate my dog.
What are you gonna do? He's gonna yell at you because
Oh.
you're not that good of a cook.
Oh,
it's
no,
not like
I'm
you know
not.
what you're doing. So
No,
then
I'm
you're
just
gonna
throwing
be.
random spices in and shit.
He's gonna be like, "Get out of my kitchen! I hate you."
Watched
You're
a
gonna
lot of
be like,
well,
Thanks, Gordon. You made me feel great.
be like fucking give it right back to him. You know,
I guarantee you, Gordon's eating you alive, bro. He's gonna make you cry,
100%, dude.
and that you're gonna go home. Like, why would you? See, that's what I'm
I
like.
need
Nah,
that, dude.
I'm straight.
I need it. I need the. I need. Well, I've been watching, or not recently, but I watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen because I like watching them yell at people.
Oh,
It's funny
yeah.
as shit. But you're right. When it's me, it'd probably be different. Damn, Gordon. Just trying to make a piece of toast, dude.
Who would I take? You know what? I'm taking. I think I'm gonna go with Bobby Flay.
Mmm.
I'm going with the old schools.
Dang.
Or should I go with what is his name? I'm trying to think. Is that
I want to do Uncle Roger.
ooh Thanksgiving Uncle Roger? You're gonna go full on chicken fried rice or turkey fried
No,
rice?
dude, it'd have to be.
What about Rachel Ray?
Ooh,
Rachel Ray might
Rachel
be
Ray,
able to bring you
dude.
some.
She probably would have some good old American Thanksgiving.
She would. I bet she would bring pretty solid
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
I still can't believe that Italy is the land of tomatoes, and they weren't even fucking.
Oh.
They didn't even start there.
Who, DJ? Who is that lady we used to watch back in the day? She was on PBS.
PBS cooking show.
Yeah, and she was like this bigger white lady. But then they had
Look
like
it up.
a chopped and remix song that she did.
Huh.
Oh man, I wish I could remember her name.
Look up, Chef Show PBS. He's delayed. He'll start getting the information here in a minute. Dude, that is one thing. When we were at the Vig with Dakota, which was really cool. One thing that he was saying is that he is his own producer.
Oh, that is dope. No, she's hell old from like the 70s. Something Julia Childs. Julia Childs?
Mm.
I think that's it.
But when Dakota was talking about him being his producer and the podcaster, I was like, that made me really appreciate having DJ back there.
Dishing with Julia Child. If I seen the lady's face, I think I would definitely recognize her. She was an older lady. Anyways, look it up sometime.
She was that was your go-to cooking show?
I mean, usually we're hungover and watching it on a Sunday.
Would it make you want to get up and cook?
No, never.
No, you never got hungry enough to move?
I think we were just hungover enough that we learned. I learned a few recipes in my day.
Yeah, I've got a couple things that I, they're really good.
Yeah, that's her right there. There's the beast of the You got to get a good picture of her, like her straight, because I mean, this lady is probably born. Oh, there you go, down in the green. Go back.
Dang, dude.
There she is, down in the green. There it is. That's how it's done right there. Beef.
Okay.
Bourguignon.
Tell you what, that meat.
Even that looked like she was on People magazine.
Dang, dude. How long have cooking shows been around? A long time? They just made a comeback, cooking and baking competitions.
No, I think it's probably like one of the first things that was on. There's always been baking and cooking channels.
Definitely not the competitions is what's
probably
new
into the
to the 2000s.
During the rise of everything going fast. I think that was at the start of like the 90s, 2000, when everything was like, well, even 80s, I suppose. Well, 70s too. I mean, when cocaine and stuff was introduced to everybody.
Everyone's baking.
Fast.
Gotta get that made up.
So yeah, we're done. Done it. That one.
Done it one. On to the next. Yeah, it does feel good.
Wasn't too bad of a day either.
No.
We have to do the coffee line tomorrow though. Try to get back on track, at least as far as that goes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm starting. My stomach's feeling better. I was able to drink my coffee. That was good.
We also need to give Old Tiny's a call so we can get that one ready to rock.
Already done. Waiting for a call back. Oh. So we're on that road again. So I'll call them again tomorrow if I don't hear back anything right away.
Boom. When did you give them a call?
On the way here.
Oh,
after work today.
So are they even open?
Yeah. They open at 10 a.m. every day. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And just no answer?
No, I called and
they said they're gonna.
Yeah, no manager available. Left my phone number. Told them what the plan is. So they've at least got some type of heads up. So now when we walk in on Wednesday, we can be like, I called.
Or I mean, what is Wednesday? There's not even football on Wednesdays. So.
And yeah, I didn't specifically ask, but I told them Wednesday at 4:30, trying to make sure that nothing would be going on. That they're not hosting a bingo night or anything like that. So we're good. Amanda Rose followed up with us today, made sure we're all good to go. So I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be cool.
That will be. That'll be fun as hell down there. Do they have anything special down at Tiny's that makes them selective? They used to have like an orange crush, but it was like a beer.
Well, my brother said they don't have a lot of options for sauces. And then he's not a huge fan of their dry rub. And we're going to go down there with the posse this week.
You got a whole crew?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole crew of us. And then we got
How many is a whole crew?
It's my brother. He's going to join us. So Kaylee might as well, I would assume.
So 2.
That would be right there.
3.
Yeah, and then
4, 5, 6.
6 peeps. Set up some production style stuff and
we definitely have got the lighting situation handled.
Yeah, dude, I like it. And I figured out I can actually turn this one to actually white instead of being...
We need to get me some of them blue light glasses though, because...
Here, when it goes orange, you can actually take it into white.
Is this the time to be doing that with your squirrel self?
Check it out. Looks just fine.
Not really. It makes you look even whiter.
You can't get any whiter than mayonnaise.
I was like, turn it down a bit. It's getting too bright over here. That's wild though, because you can look over there and watch the delay and the light go on and off. What a trip. That's it right there. The orange crush to go. That's still their thing, huh?
Chinese. Looking at the
Ooh.
menu right now.
It's definitely like an old school dive bar menu though. It's nothing.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. But
Show the sauces on it.
but at the same time, they definitely have consistent. I mean, they've been in the game for how long has Tiny's been doing the damn thing? Since like 52. Tiny's Tavern. Are you yawning seriously?
Yeah.
At 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, as soon as I drank the coffee, dude.
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I have ADHD or ADD, one of those two.
Coffee.
Caffeine, yeah.
That's a lie.
Caffeine does the opposite.
That's a lie.
That's what I heard, but that's what.
So why would you drink coffee to get you going in the morning if it's slowing you down? Because I like to taste the sugar.
Because I like diabetes in a cup. No, I don't believe that I have ADD, but I'm just sitting here like I am yawning now that I finished my coffee. That is kind of interesting.
I get it. I mean, I was up pretty late this last night. Not, I guess, terrible, but, you know.
Yeah, I was not
The night
crazy
before, I was up super late, but woke up feeling amazing. So, I was at a point where I was like, maybe I only need like 3 hours and I'll be good.
I used to do 4 when I was working 2 jobs, and of course I was way younger, so I don't think I could do that anymore. But 4 hours used to be like I could get up and I could rock through a whole 18,
Well, if
20-hour day.
is it consistent for like 4 every day?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was, I would literally, that's when I worked the coffee shop, waffle place, and worked downtown tourist shop and didn't get off till 11. Every single night was like, I'm going to get off work and go home, go straight to bed. No, I'd get off work and go kick it with the friends for 3 or 4 hours and not get home till 2, wake up at 6. Yeah, I did that consistently for at least a summer.
Every single day?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, guys, weekends maybe I had my, couple days off.
That's where, like,
But having two jobs, I don't think it was.
because I look at it, even with like me, like I say I could just run it like that, but I tend to go and it starts like that. And then eventually I just go where I guess I am just destroying my batteries, where I think I'm really performing great right now. And I think it's just, I haven't made any mistakes today.
See, like I said, I definitely couldn't do that now. I could when I was in my 20s. I could run like that crazy, but I definitely can't now, dude. Holy shit.
I mean, there are, I've had mornings, where we going 3:30 till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's definitely there.
Yeah.
I think it's a mind over matter thing.
For sure.
Until you completely run out of energy and just.
Until you have to drop. Shit, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm no good after 5 sometimes.
Just a straight 9 to 5-er.
My life.
I don't even know, like, working at 9 to 5. I have a regular set 40. Because I've never worked at a job that I've ever always worked more than 40 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've never really just done, like, even painting has always been either like 7 in the morning, associated was 5 in the morning.
I'm not a morning person, but I've definitely had a lot of jobs where it was wake up, be there by 7.
Taco Bell, like back in the day, that was a trip when you go in at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or close 5 to 2 or whatever.
I was going to say your opening would be at a 10 or 11 o'clock shift, right? Because
That's when the kids get there. But you'd have, I guess I shouldn't say kids, because back when I was like 16 and I was an opener. But I'd go in at the 8 o'clock shift.
Okay, so 8 o'clock's to go get shit prepped.
And then 9 o'clock, go start doing some fried tortilla strips or whatever else you had to do. Those are the best, though. Doing your job before anybody shows up.
That's one thing I did enjoy about the Southeast Waffle Company. I wish you didn't sell it too, but yeah, I was the first one in, and I would make muffins and scones while I kind of got pulled chairs down and got the store open.
Oh, dope.
Muffins and scones every morning, and
That's not-
soup. I'd make soup too.
JB Automotive was another one. I used to go in there early, clean the alley.
Hmm.
It is kind of nice when you are just by yourself, though, and you can work at your own pace. Fortunately, when you have everybody else around you, then you're like, okay,
Well-
I have to go at this pace in order to keep up with everybody else's wants and needs. And
That and like especially if you're the opening shift, at least in the my coffee shop scene, it was there's gonna be customers. You might have a line of customers, but same thing. It's your pace. You're the only one there. Like, and most of the time, people would understand, right? They show up and they're like, "I want a coffee and a waffle," and they'd see that I'm the only one fucking doing it. Fucking run coffee, run back for a waffle, deliver the coffee, run back for the waffle, finish it up. I miss actually making waffles, dude. We had some bomb ass waffles, bro.
but how much were you making to make those waffles?
Probably 14. I mean, as a
That's not
college student, not
bad.
bad. It
That's
was
not
good. Well,
bad.
it's Juneau, Alaska, so everything's more expensive. So they pay you a little bit. They pay you. It's kind of like living in Seattle. You get paid more, but everything costs way more.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it was cool. They had omelet waffles, which was egg and waffle batter.
It's just so funny how like there's so many jobs you're willing to go back to, even though you're making, I mean, granted, 14's not terrible, but if you look at a place like making $14 in San Francisco, you might as well be homeless.
Yeah, 100%. No, it was the vibe of that place, though, bro. The vibe was badass.
You ever thought maybe you're just the vibe?
I have actually been told that plenty of times.
Well, there you go,
That
man.
I have.
You can make
good vibe.
waffles wherever you go, brother.
Honestly.
And I'll hit you with that hard R.
I'll hit you with the hard R, brother.
Brother. Copyrighted.
But no, honestly, if you took her menu and did it here, it would kill. 100%.
There you
That
go.
shit-
That was, I mean,
shit.
well, no, 'cause I mean, it's always cool to think of an idea, but it's like figure out the logistics of it, and then because everybody has a million ideas, but what's the logistics behind it? Or, I mean, if you are just gonna do it, just do it.
No, she made good money. For one, I'm sure your profit margins on espresso after the initial setup is probably pretty good. And I'm sure her profit margins on waffles were insane because we made giant tubs, right? A full 24 eggs and
But are
all the stuff
people
needed. And
still stuffing waffles in their faces this mornings? Everything seems to be going the
Oh.
health wave.
no, dude, we sold waffles all day. 100%. They were such good waffles that people literally would come in at like 10 o'clock at night for a waffle. Like
All day, every day.
all day, every day.
Hmm.
The Southeast Waffle Company.
Never had no downtime.
I mean, we closed at 10. It wasn't super late. Maybe midnight. We might have closed at midnight on the summertime.
And you got going at what time?
It's 5 in the morning.
So 5 to midnight.
She went through some waffle irons, bro. Holy cow. We would run through those things.
Free food for you guys when you guys were working?
We got one free waffle a day.
Hmm.
And then she had these, she called them bagels. It was a bagel with egg, meat, and cheese and everything. But she had these perfect coffee cups that were like just the right size where you cooked the egg in that coffee cup and then flipped it over onto a bagel. And it was just like the perfect size and like the perfect little egg dome little thing. It was great, dude. I miss that job. I miss the food. It was when I first started working there too. I was the only guy, and it was a bunch of chicks, bunch of pretty decent looking girls. That was probably the best reason why I liked the vibe. It was me and a bunch of chicks. It was dope.
He's like, let me go back to making waffles around beautiful women, please.
Yeah,
That's my true dream.
that was it.
Because now if you do that, you're just a creep.
That was the happiest I've ever, or
You-
I'll ever
you-
be, and I never knew it.
The only thing you'd be able to do is to like make that dream for somebody else. 'Cause you could hire
Although, yeah.
beautiful women to work around it, but if you're just like making waffles surrounded by beautiful women, you've made a creep situation.
So that's one other thing I wondered. How has Hooters not got fired for sexual discrimination?
That's a great question. How
Do they just put all the men in the back? You'll get hired at Hooters. You're just working in the kitchen.
either that or it's like the tips have to go way up.
Yeah. Or maybe is Hooters just like a strip club where you just know you're not going to get a job as a stripper?
But why would you go and get a job at Hooters?
I mean,
Unless the tips have to be worth it. I'm guessing the tips, it must be like a Coyote Ugly type situation. You know what I mean?
I'll wash dishes at Hooters, man. Shit.
I find it hilarious. You're like, I don't want any woman to have anything to do with me.
But I'll wash
But I
dishes.
want you to carry on your lives in no clothing and I'll be happy.
But I'll wash dishes at Hooters. Yeah. Doesn't mean I want to be friends with these people.
Jeez Louise.
Oh.
That's great stuff. But
No, it's just jokes. I wouldn't actually go work at Hooters.
No?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, what if they asked me to be a waiter, dude? Said you gotta put on these shorts. Like, bro, I'm out. Wear your shorts.
Is that a thing? Is there a male Hooters? Honkers?
I don't.
Sorry,
That's the
that's-
same thing as that's be a cheap version of Hooters. Where the big girls work. Honkers.
You said that one. No, that's bad.
Sorry, I apologize if that's offensive to anybody, but
That is pretty damn funny. Though. That's pretty damn funny.
no, it'd have to be like hangers.
Hangers?
Yep.
There you go. Hangers and Hooters. Might be onto something. Copyright it just in case.
I also thought about like a male bikini barista, right? Or it wouldn't be a bikini, a swimsuit barista, right? No market for it.
I don't think
I
there
don't
really
think-
is. I think there's been enough female comedians to be like, there's nothing special there. It's definitely not like a woman.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, unless we're wrong, someone tell me if we are wrong, but
I mean, there is some Magic Mike, that definitely brings on a whole.
and maybe they are, but I don't think girls are as creepy as men in the regards of, if you have a bikini barista shop, I'm sure you get a ton of dudes that are showing up every freaking day, and that's their go-to coffee shop just because the chicks skimped out every day. I know it because Seattle had a
And
lot of
I was going to say, the funny part is I'm sure there's dudes who are like digging up all their change, dude, just to go and get a coffee. Like, here's everything I have.
Swear to
Please,
God,
can I
bro.
have a coffee?
At least $2 extra. When I lived in Seattle, I had gone to one or two of them to see what they were about. Always at least $2 extra you're paying just for being at a bikini barista instead of a normal coffee shop. I'm like, really? You fucking 12-ounce fucking mochas? $6? This is a ripoff. I barely even saw nip. But then there's also some of those bikini girls that are just like letting it all hang out, which is fucking even worse.
So it's so funny to be like, yes, you will go be a dishwasher at Hooters where they let it all hang out. But if I'm getting my coffee and you're letting it all hang out, got a little bit of a problem.
No, at Hooters, they show it off. Like I said, legitimately, I've seen some bikini baristas like letting it air out, dude. Like, swear
Top
to
or
God.
bottom?
Bottom, dude.
Letting it air out is such a good way of putting that.
Swear to
Hold
God,
on, my
dude.
cooch needs a breather.
It's like she was wearing a little mini skirt, right? But it was like this short or whatever, or like stuck straight out like almost like a little, like almost like a kid's dress. How that's like see-through stuff, right?
Okay.
And that was it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, this is crazy. They go hard in Seattle.
I was gonna say, but in that
It's weird.
industry, I mean, isn't that the whole name of the?
I'm sure she got way more tips than any of the
I was
other
like,
girls
look
that were
at-
working there, dude.
Go take a trip to Sturgis.
During rally, same thing.
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
dude,
you got a
just-
whole mess of women just out there letting them saggy things fly with pasties covering up, and you're like, "Oof! I pay you to put something back on."
Oh,
It's
yeah.
rough. Those are biker chicks too. You know, the sun ain't been nice.
They call them old ladies for a reason.
Man, salt of the earth people, I like to call
Mm.
them.
They need to be over there at, what'd you say? What was it? No, Hooters.
Hangers.
No.
No, that's
Yeah, that's mine.
hours. No.
Shit. We lost it. We fucking copyrighted it. Good thing. We'll go back to
Thank
it.
goodness for that copyright.
Honkers. Yeah, there.
There it is. We got honkers in the building.
Wasn't it for DJ. How would we ever remember honkers? Our wonderful idea.
Dude, we already cruised through basically an hour here.
Heck yeah, man.
That was fast.
They go quick, man. I got parent teacher school conferences next.
Boom. Nando's got one more day of school this week and then out.
Yep, I do gotta go pick up my kids at school tomorrow at noon. But then mom should be in town by 3 or 4 or so.
Well, it looks like Curtis is trying to take the easy way out and blame it on his kids.
As always. I was actually talking to my dad the other day. That's one thing he did mention. He's like, you got it pretty good over there because you can work around this kid's school schedule. I said, yeah, I'm pretty blessed. Pretty blessed.
He's probably like, don't forget your brother. Take care of him now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta pay him some rent sometime.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
try to
Think that. I'm
It's
sure
not a
that's
necessity, but I try to slap, money at him any chance I can.
100%. But I'm sure at the end of the day, he's more like, how come my Matchbox cars are not organized yet? You're my brother. You should know I need these things done.
No, we did. Once the kids left, I cleaned, and then he had some people over Saturday night. He was doing the magic thing. So obviously tidied up even more before people came over.
How long did you only played for a few hours Saturday night?
Yeah, 3 or 4 hours or so. They did because there was Formula One racing. They did not go crazy into late hours of the night playing Magic.
And they're funny how old these guys got.
Dude, no, the last week's game was nuts.
Well, that's
dude.
where I was impressed, where they went super late. This is like, because before Billy, I'm sure can still do it probably, but that man could probably put down a teener and then feel like garbage the next day, but
still get all
still get it
what he
and then
needs
get
to.
it. Now he's like, all right, let's go ahead and shut it down early. I gotta catch some sleep so I can wake up and watch a race.
Mm-hmm.
You're already there.
Yeah, he's just really into Formula One.
Seriously.
Would really like to be there for those. Which I get it, dude. It's watching it is completely different than like if you were actually there, because you don't really get to see how fast those fucking cars are going. But they come around a corner and then they're instantly up to like 100 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
Like they are moving.
I totally understand, like even like the sport of it, but I mean,
You won't catch me waking up at 5 a.m. to watch a race. I'll watch it live when I wake up at 8. Right.
but even so, I mean, it's like are you expecting something different to happen? Because I'd come in at the last 5 laps.
I got you. Yeah. Not watch that whole thing. It's only like an hour.
That's a very fast race, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought that because there's like 500 laps.
No. Formula One, it's usually less than 50 laps.
Hmm.
And like I said, it's about an hour with all the commentating and preparing for the race and the qualifyings. It's literally like a whole weekend. But
And if you get to a point where you're not watching commercials and you can actually just watch the race,
Mhm.
that might be worth it then.
And I believe, yeah, because Formula One, they watch it online, and I don't think there is a single commercial during the race.
So I'm like, if I have to sit here and watch commercials, I'm out.
That's why NFL, if you're listening, it's why I don't watch NFL on TV anymore. I watch it on YouTube.
Well, now they're moving a lot of NFL to Netflix. So if you look at Thanksgiving, you're going to have Netflix as football games.
But I bet you there's going to be a bunch of commercials because they can sell advertising.
They didn't really advertise during Tom Brady.
Or the Jake Paul fight. There was no...
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have that issue.
If they don't, then good on you. But I have a feeling Netflix will take that opportunity and show ad breaks more than they usually do because they have that opportunity to sell those ads. We'll see. I hope not. Netflix. I hope you prove me wrong.
Yeah, I hope Netflix. I mean, it's just even cool that they did it. I think they have enough. It seemed like they should have enough expendable money to just.
How many people tuned into the Jake Paul fight? Because that was enough to break Netflix servers.
Oh, nice.
So, no, they're thinking that Netflix servers cannot handle NFL games.
I'm sure they can handle most games. Maybe not the Super Bowl.
Because I can't remember. Want to say it got like 20 million people, and something else that was not a football game had got like 200 million people watching it.
It's because Hulu.
Okay, 60 million households tuned in. How many people tuned into let's just say last Thursday night football? Someone not important.
I don't think the numbers are going to be that high.
Let's see. Because I definitely don't think it's going to be 60 million, but 11.86. Okay, and that's just on a low Thursday. That's an average. Okay. So maybe there was something else
But
that got
how many people
crazy.
tune into the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. You could even do like how many people tune into the ball dropping in New York.
Well, I was like, even like you look at playoffs and everything like that. I was like, but
113 million.
that would probably be definitely enough to crash it.
Big playoff games, same thing. I think,
Yeah, but it's all at the end of the season. It's when everything's
Yeah.
wrapping up. That actually everything. Same thing with. I don't understand how people watch the 90 games of baseball that happen.
Right? Holy shit. Fuck that.
But there's people who follow the stats, the percentages, the numbers, everything down to the
One of my old bosses 100% watches the Seattle Mariners like that. Like he goes down for spring training, goes down to Arizona or wherever they do spring training and travels with the team basically.
It really goes to show
Season
you,
ticket holders.
Yeah, end of the day, if they have their thing, they have a thing.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that many games. Fuck that.
Whoa. What up, Shane Gillis?
Dude, did you see his newest commercial?
Oh, the one where he's in the wrong commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
No, it's pretty good.
It's like, oh, a pocket
Think
full
those,
of sand? Yeah, that's cool.
Think I got some wings in that other one. You think they're gonna show up here? Or not?
So if you're here, then that means where's Andre?
Yeah.
Just pumped, dude. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
no
everybody,
shame.
that's been our time today. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
We're gonna ski daddle.
But before we do, go ahead and film in what we got going on this week. We're gonna have another podcast tomorrow.
Yep.
gonna
Podcast
have
tomorrow. We're
The
gonna do.
wing video dropping Wednesday. The wing going out, and week 5 with Manda
Yes.
Sue down at Tiny's Tavern.
So
Tune
keep
in.
an eye out for the Instagram live to catch a little bit of what we're chatting about with Amanda Sue. I'm excited, super excited for that one.
Facts on facts. That's only gonna build. We'd be able to get that interview.
Yeah, like I said, sounds like we're gonna have a posse with us, so we're gonna walk in, kick down some doors, and eat some
we
wings.
can totally be like that when comedian lady, well, comedian poet that sucked. I could just show up my entourage and I can just make everybody laugh at my jokes. Let's leave.
Do my robot
And
stuff.
if you thought that was funny, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, comment down below.
Seriously though, we
Fill us
need
in on the lighting, how it looks on the YouTubes now. If it looks
Yeah.
better than it did before, let us know about that audio as well.
let us know.
Keep tuned in. Might have some big things in the works here coming soon, so
And we will try again next weekend for our coffee video because we didn't quite get there. It snowed Sunday.
it's cold. 9 degrees outside in Montana, so
Would not have been a day to go try some iced coffees. No.
true. But also,
Should
should
have.
have to suck it up and do it.
Yeah, should have.
And think about
I
the iced
honestly
coffee
didn't-
side of things.
I didn't even think about it till like an hour after you sent me a picture of the patch. And then I was like, oh, fuck, we were supposed to do a video today. And it was already like 2 o'clock. And I was like, yeah.
So now you know it was Curtis's fault, it wasn't mine. And until then, we are out.
Okay, bye.